Okay, viewers, this is O Sports Arena, and I am your host, Big Sam. This show is brought to you by Oyarifa Mall and Green Room. Green Room is located inside Oyarifa Mall. So if you are looking for a place to do your photo shoots, to do your podcast, you can locate Green Room at the second floor of Oyarifa Mall. They are inside O spaces. Yeah. Today we are going to dive deep into the Champions League, the finals. I think this time around the time is now earlier than before. I think it used to be 8 o'clock, but I think they are going to play it around 4 p.m. We are going to look at that, and also the rumors surrounding Alvarez, aka the Spider-Man. Yeah. Bids are going in from Barcelona and also PSG. We are going to see how that tussle is going to end from the camp of PSG and also Barcelona. Without wasting my time, I'll introduce the two guests on the panel today. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
We have Pakwesi here, and we also have Dennis also with us. Guys, with the Barcelona, how do you call it, transfer market, we've heard that you are bidding 100 million for Alvarez. How true is this?
So 100 million for Alvarez, yes. Initial bids have been sent, and I think the recent reports surrounding the news is that Atletico has officially refused that bid, demanding for 120 million. But I think 120 million for Alvarez, it's not feasible because Alvarez is an exceptional player, all right.
I nearly interdicted you that's not feasible because we know the kind of quality Alvarez possesses.
He's an exceptional player, but 120 million, and then you want us to bring that for Alvarez in this current transfer window. Yeah, we have the money, but still we wouldn't spend that much. But then there's also another recent report stating that Barcelona is going to go back into the bidding room, and then maybe they might increase slightly to maybe 110. Fair enough. We can look at that.
Okay.
That probably works too.
Okay. Pakwesi, what's your take?
So with Alvarez issue, I think Atletico is not ready to sell the player, but the player also wants to go. If you force a player who wants to leave your club to stay, you regret it. One, the passion of the player being played at first when he left, or the first arrival when he decided to play for your club, it will be different from when he decided to leave and he said no. And I think if with his quality, right, if Atletico try to sell him 100 million, I think it will be a bad business for Atletico Madrid, because they feel like they haven't actually gained anything for his arrival. At least that's why they are requesting for the 120, and then PSG is offering 120 plus 2 players and 22 million a season for him. But his passion is basically he wants to play Barcelona, because I think Messi, there are a lot of things that goes around transfer, especially if a teammate has played there before. It's different because they will try to convince the player to join, and the player is also has his desire to play for Barcelona. So yeah, that's my take.
Okay, so I would say it's more like say on the player be bought national team and or also bought club for and when we say a team be dinechi inti senior man be or national team no more on the obetumi na ka say Charlie e bia woko club we betumi aboa na so ko yeah. But let me say something where you people go laugh. Like how could it be say Arsenal for, like, you have seen some kind of race like Barcelona, PSG going after a player, and a team like I'm not trying to put Arsenal down. I'm not trying to put Arsenal down to my viewers. I'm not trying to put Arsenal down. But let's call it a speed a speed. There are some kind of fights you have to just stay away from it. You just have to stay away from it. Like you are trying. I heard a guy said, never in his life will he try to even attempt or think of even playing for Arsenal, so they should even get out.
So it's like two elephants fighting, and you, the grass, you want to separate the fight. How do you do that? It's not possible, you know.
That one is for sure.
Yeah.
Because what's the name? There is this one player. What's the name? Barcelona new signing.
Is it
Anthony?
yes.
Anthony Gordon.
Yes.
Liverpool tried to sign him, I think, from last season, but
2 seasons, even 2 seasons
yeah,
ago.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
And recently, Bayern Munich also started talking to the guy and his agents.
I'm not cutting you short. The reason why Liverpool didn't go ahead was because of the fans, because he's an Everton boy, Merseyside boy, who is an Everton boy who transferred to Newcastle.
Yes, the
so
rivalry also
the
continues
rivalry
from
is really, really in the blood. So, Charlie, one yet they're not going to do them. They're not going to do. Fans not going to allow. So that's the only thing I wanted to put in. You can continue.
What's the name? Bayern Munich was the first team to show interest in Anthony Gordon. But immediately Barca entered, the whole conversation changed. Because they are seeing the quality and what Barcelona really need from him. Now, if you say you want to choose Munich over Barcelona, you are going to meet Diaz, who is currently on form at the same setup. Are you going to be a backup or you are going to play? You understand? Right now, Barcelona, we are having a problem at the wings, and which he's going to be very good over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And looking at Alvarez too, Alvarez, I think the best team for him right now would be Barcelona, because you know Lewandowski just left and Barcelona is looking for a replacement, and he fits that role perfectly. And under Hansi Flick's system, he's going to do really good. Even you know, since he's moved to Atletico Madrid, the team hasn't really won any trophies.
Yeah.
And we know Alvarez to be the player that likes
To win. Yeah.
You get it. He's a player that likes to win. So looking at the whole situation, I think the best move for him right now would be Barcelona. And the PSG's bid, I think that's quite tempting. It's a very tempting offer. 22 million per season, bro.
It's a very good offer. They have the money to splash.
And they have the money to.
They have the money.
You
But,
know,
but you know, heritage is everything.
Yes. And
Heritage
you
is
know,
everything.
You know, in as much as PSG is known as the oil club, you can't beat Barcelona history.
Heritage is
You
everything.
can't beat Barcelona.
But you know, it's a good
But
still
at
because
at the moment, I think Julian Alvarez will be very exceptional when he goes to PSG because of their team setup. They are going to play Kvaratskhelia on the right side. Alvarez will be
in the middle,
playing in the middle. Then Dembele will be at
the right side.
Look at this setup. And right now, I think PSG is the number 1 best club in the world that every team want to join. Every player want to join because of how the team setup being set by their coach, Luis Enrique, and how he controls and manages the players. I think over there too, it's a good idea if he goes because he's not going to lose anything. But staying at Atletico Madrid will be a problem for him because this same issue happened to João Felix. João Felix also, one of their expensive signings was João Felix. João Felix was more of attacking. When he loses the ball, it becomes a problem. But he was very skillful, which a team like that didn't fit his style of play. But he decided to go because he think maybe the coach convinced him that he's going to change his style of play. Is going to suit him. But he went there and nothing changes. So it became an issue in the team. So I think sometimes the transfers, you moving to another club is a big problem. And one of the things that really destroy players is their next club.
Yes, very true.
Their next club really destroy them because you might think it will be easier there or they have good quality that it will help you bring the best in you. But you go there and you feel like, no, you can feel like you don't deserve because the environment is going to change. You don't even speak their language. All those things, you don't have friends there. All those things come together and it makes a transfer really, really tricky sometimes.
Oh yeah. I get the point. Okay, quick one. Let's continue with this one. Ibu Konate becoming free agent at Liverpool. is it wise for Liverpool to let him go for free like that or to cash in? And even he's even going for free. They can't even cash in. So he's going for free. And what club do you think would be best for Konate at this moment? He has had a very wonderful, terrific season with Liverpool. Won trophies, did his best, became one of the best defenders, and maybe center pairing with Virgil van Dijk about some seasons ago. We saw him, what he could do, the best of him and everything. What club do you think he would be moving now from here?
Right. Okay. So I think with Konate, I think there's a whole lot of talks around Madrid. Even from last season, Madrid has shown quite interest in him, but due to his contract situation at Liverpool, they ended talks last season just to respect Liverpool. But as usual, we all know Madrid likes to go for free things, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now that Konate is a free agent, I think Madrid will be the first team to approach him. But I think, if Barca could enter into this race, it would be interesting. It would be very interesting. I think Barcelona also needs that kind of experience he has.
So we need to one day, like
in as much as Barcelona has a young squad, a young talented centre back pairing, Gerd Martin and then Kubasi, Paul Kubasi. I think
experience.
Konate with Kubasi or Gerd Martin would be a perfect pairing.
Experience,
I think. Or do you have something to say?
I have never been a fan of Konate. He's not a good player for me. I think.
Hey, relax. No, I don't go agree because if they talk that this stage, I don't go agree.
I will say you be Liverpool player.
For 3 to 4 seasons consistently, Van Dijk, he paired with Van Dijk. I can even tell you that he has even saved Van Dijk's ass countlessly.
Can you check for me when was the last time Konate had a higher rate in a match being paired with Van Dijk and Konate had higher rates than Van Dijk?
Oh, it has been. It has been. It was
if it is out of 10, I think it will be 2 or 3.
No.
You can check. You have phone. You can check.
Let me be factual.
I will always go for Victor Ragrao from Man City ahead of Konate. I have never been a very good fan of
Konate. For me being a Liverpool fan, I have observed the two of them very well. I can tell you Konate has been the ass saver for Van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk. And even when Joel Matip was even playing before we went for Konate, Joel Matip was even doing more covering for Van Dijk than Van Dijk was doing for Joel Matip. And it has been something that has been there. Van Dijk is that kind of senior man defender kind of style, commanding the back. But most of the time, he usually comes in on some obscure interventions, but most of the time, he's being covered. I'll tell you the truth today. But this just ended season, Konate has not been any good, to be frank. He has not been, even we nicknamed him the Black Boot. And we don't know, now Oshe boot this season, minimum don't hear no question them boot no. Minimum I don't hear no question them boot no. Konate play no Oshe Black Boot.
Konate against Brentford, he has 6.5. Konate
this season.
Yes, Konate against Aston Villa, he has 6.1.
Konate
against Chelsea, EPL, he has 6.5.
Look at this.
Against Man United,
this is in there. I agree with you. Bro.
Versus Crystal Palace, 7.8. Aston Villa, Everton. Everton is 7.1, which is higher. PSG, 7.2. Then followed by 6.8, 6.8, 5.7. So I think it is on and off. It is not consistent. Like you are going to get Konate being rated like 7
this season,
like 5 seasons.
But it doesn't matter that much though, because let's look at this. You saw his rating against PSG. If he can rate 7.2 against a team like PSG, this current PSG form,
then
bro,
you can give it to him.
What are you telling me that
we can give it to him?
Yes, you can.
Most of the players, just this thing I just read to you right now. If you look at the small clubs, it doesn't really do well more than a big club. There is this difference. If you're going to play a big club, right, your whole focus is on the club. I'm training. But with the small clubs, might think like, oh, these teams there, they don't have that quality.
The complacency.
Yes, the complacency is also there. They don't have. So let me just relax. But as a player, you don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You only have to work every day, each day. One of the best players we have ever witnessed in this life, they didn't stop working.
Yeah,
they are always working.
Not to cut you short though, but you see, football is a game, and you know, in football is a game that every game has its up and downs. You know, it's not every day you are gonna have a good day. That's football.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's
Yeah.
not every day you're gonna have a good game. Even the big names, Messi.
They have
Ronaldo
bad
and all
days.
of that.
Yes,
It's
it
not
is.
every day you have a good team. So I wouldn't necessarily say he's not got the form to play. He's actually got the form to play. I think sometimes all you need to do is maybe clear your head. Probably you just don't know the issues he's having outside of football that's interfering with his play. You
That
get
one
it?
is- that
So
one is
I
very
think
true.
if he moves as he's a free agent now, I think maybe a new environment will help him clear out his head and then bring out the best in him. You get it?
Okay.
So,
That's also true, but I think one of the reasons why Barca wouldn't enter into this transfer would be basically his salary. I think what he's requesting to stay at Liverpool is much higher than what they can offer. And Barcelona, even though we are on the same level with the 1v1, it will affect us next season. That's why all Barcelona transfers, they are doing it even a day when they have the chance to. If Atletico Madrid give us the green light to talk to the player is already accepted to play for. The deal can happen today because of the one.
Alvarez, you know, ono wako. So ni baby akwa aje Barca.
and I'm sure that the reason why Barcelona is actually fast tracking most of the transfers because of the World Cup. You know, as a player, the highest form of tournament you can ever play is the World Cup. And once you enter into that tournament and you come out, your price increases. Exceptional if you do exceptionally well. And we know Alvarez is a good player, and he's been called up to. You know, if Alvarez should go into the World Cup and perform and come back, that 120. Atletico is asking for,
like,
bro.
what you are saying. I know they cut you short too. But I mean, you dey Josko Vadio.
Yeah.
That time, as they play, no, now in ratings they high until a bakope one down. The shortest devil. That was when Guardiola made that statement that since Messi has been able to turn him inside out, he's not going to pay that price for him again.
So you see, all these things come into play also.
Well, okay, so finally, let's touch on Champions League. Quick one. We are not going to waste much time on this one.
Full support for PSG.
Oh, yeah.
Full support for PSG.
PSG, you know.
But why you people they do us now so?
You know why I will go PSG back? Make I give you a hint today. You see, say, in as much as I don't really be PSG fan, I don't really be Arsenal fan, I will feel support both teams. But sake of Madrid that they support PSG. You know why?
Yeah.
In recent talks, Madrid them mind be say that to repeat them do no team will feel replicate that thing. PSG winning a two-peat UCL is a statement, a big statement to Madrid that thing they have in their head that no team can replicate.
Their bubble will be burst.
You get it?
Yeah.
So I really want PSG to take the trophy tomorrow.
I think they can even take it back to back.
Because
we are not ready. Because if I look at the teams for next season again.
As a Barcelona fan, I need it.
Yeah.
Blood in my veins. You should give me that.
Bakwesi, final remarks, so we close it down.
So I support PSG because of their manager, Luis Enrique. He has been very great and also supporting Barcelona. So I think his move to PSG, it has really made me fall in love with him and the good job he has really done at the club. So I think I support PSG. And there is no way Arsenal is going to win this UCL.
Okay, all right. To the viewers, you've heard it all. Everyone here is rooting for PSG. Even me, I am a bit divided because I wish it would have been an all-English, thing, like from a conference, Europa, then Champions League, so that we make a statement to the Spanish League that is not like we can't play or the hype is only in the Premier League. You understand? Okay. All roads lead to Oyarefa Mall tomorrow. for the Champions League Final. And the seats will be set by 3 o'clock. So by 4, the game begins. And you are coming to meet the crew here, the crew for UEFA Sports Arena. Sorry, the crew for O Sports Arena. The crew for O Sports Arena will be live here inside Oyarifa Mall. I mean, the first floor where the match will be telecasted. I'm your host once again, Big Sam. Catch you same time next week. It's bye for now.